All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Connor. We're doing a dual Am I the A-hole series, okay? Usually you just had my dumb brain. Now you got two dumb brains.
Two dumb brains.
Am I the a-hole for banishing my teenage daughter's friend from our house because she made fun of my weight? I, a 37-year-old female, have two kids with my husband, 41-year-old male, a 14-year-old daughter, and 10-year-old son. So our daughter has always been a little socially awkward, to the point that we've had her tested since we suspected her of being on the spectrum. Turns out she isn't on the spectrum, she's just a natural introvert. Okay, that's a bit offensive, but okay.
Yeah, YouTuber moment.
However, this year in school, we were thrilled when our daughter made a new friend her age, since that is in an area which she struggles. Long story short, she recently invited her new friend over, with our approval, to have dinner at our house and then spend the night. So, my daughter's friend came over. My husband is usually the cook in the family, and this night was no exception. He made us all a really nice meal. During the course, meal, I asked my daughter's friend, "Are you enjoying the food?" She responded, "Yes, your husband is a great cook. No wonder you've ended up a bigger woman." Now,
Okay.
now, that is hilarious. That is absolutely
here's
hilarious.
the thing. So obviously, there's not a great thing to say, but I don't know if that was meant with ill intention. I feel like if your friend's like, "Your mom's a fat," okay, well, yeah. Okay, but I feel like
that's
well,
it. No,
let's finish the
that's
story,
legitimately that is legitimately a compliment, because you're saying like you're healthy and you're like chubby like that. Because my mom
Yeah.
compliments others, like she would always call me chubby. She was like, but that was always in a nice way. She was never like mean like that. But yeah, this is absolutely hilarious. Bigger woman. Okay. The room got quiet for several moments. My husband tried to laugh it off and change the subject, but I wasn't having it. This girl just leveled a completely uncalled insult at me. My daughter's friend seemed to realize that she'd messed up, but she didn't say anything else. We finished an awkward dinner in mostly silence, and my daughter's friend did stay the night. Okay, already I can say that this mom is absolutely, she should be put on those fat-phobic subreddits, right? Like, just like, bro,
Yeah.
you imagine getting this mad over getting called a bigger woman. I've been called a stick like a million times from my comment section, and I had a goddamn disease, okay? I had a flippin' excuse. God damn it, all right? And I still think I'm mad
Yeah, it's
about it.
like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's 14-year-olds calling you that. And this is a 14-year-old calling her that. Look, when people are mean to me on the internet and they're 12, I'm like, dude, they're 12. Like, you got to get over yourself a little bit.
Exactly.
I feel like it was pretty obvious in the situation that there wasn't ill intent. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't meant as a dig, even if it came off as one.
Obviously.
And two, it's some 13-year-old,
Exactly.
14-year-old kid, bro. They say stuff, dude.
And it's like, if it was an insult, you wouldn't have said, "Oh, I love your husband is a great cook." Like, it's a compliment.
Yeah, she's like, "You're so fat, lol." Then okay, yeah, different story. There.
All right, this was a couple months ago. Recently, my daughter asked if she could have her friend back over, and I told her, sure, if she's going to apologize to me. When our daughter asked what I meant, I reminded her of what she'd said. My daughter responded that it was over and she didn't want to bring it up again. She then went to her father and asked. He said, sure, but then she told him what I'd said. He came to me and said, daughter's friend, just felt awkward and tried to make a joke. It didn't land. For the sake of her daughter, can you just let it go? Yes, I could.
I second that. Yep.
But the thing is, I just want an apology from the girl. Yeah, I want an apology from the 13-year-old. Like,
yeah, dude, like,
bruh,
chill out.
This is so dumb. Okay, I was gonna call her a bigger woman, but I take it back. This is a fat woman. Like, come on, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta be mean if you're gonna be a dickhead, alright? I need to see that she understands how rude she was before I can get on board with her and my daughter hanging out. My husband says that I'm being weird and insisting on an apology from She's actually 14? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what we're saying, dude.
Brother, alright. I'm 14 and this is deep, bro. Especially since that girl is such a good friend of our daughter.
I'm 39 and this is deep, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's weird that I'm still waiting for an apology from that same girl. Seriously, that's all I need. I just need to know that any friend of my daughter is willing to own up to her screw-ups. Okay, what is this holier than thou attitude? Like, what are you, her headmaster? Like,
look,
please.
It's some 14-year-old kid who made a joke with good intentions that didn't land, and you're like, she disrespected my honor. It's like, dude, dude.
Bruh.
And also, how they're talking about, like, also the added detail that their daughter is pretty socially awkward and has just gotten a friend. And because you're butthurt over something that wasn't even intentionally against you, it wasn't intentionally meant to be bad, you're saying, oh, no more friends. You can have friends. It's not this one.
Yeah, it's like you're already making the job for your daughter even harder. And I'm starting to realize why she doesn't have friends at this point. Like, maybe it's not just because she's a little socially awkward. You're the a-hole. There we go. Did it ever occur to you that the reason this girl and your daughter clicked as friends is because they're both socially awkward? She's a 14-year-old kid. Even with the best social skills, they often put their foot in their mouths. Let it go. Don't ruin your daughter's friendship because your ego is hurt by one offhand comment. I mean, I can't imagine.
84. Look at the likes. 84,000 likes in the reply.
Can I make it 85? Damn it. Okay. Dude, can you imagine like her posting this on Reddit? If she got mad at one 14-year-old's comment, imagine how how mad she'll get after reading all these Redditors' comments. She's gonna go absolutely
crazy. So many 14-year-olds up in her replies.
Bruh, actually. Okay, well, that is the first story. Let's move on to the next one.
Am I the a-hole for changing the door locks back after my wife changed them? I, 30 male, have a beautiful wife who loves to serve others. We bought a home down the street from my family. I have a sweet sister, 17, who likes to crash at our house with her friends. My wife is normally pretty easygoing until recently. My sister's friends have been leaving messes, mostly towels on the floor after using our pool. My wife got upset picking up after them every day. Okay, fair. I have asked my sister to make sure the house is clean after they leave, and it has been better. Okay. My wife also complained that some of their perfume/clothes, personal items have gone missing. Okay. My sister says it's not her. I believe my sister. I just don't see her doing that. I told my wife, and we agreed just to replace them. Okay.
Okay.
So the first part of like leaving a mess at someone's house, like especially if you forget to clean something once, it kind of sucks, but whatever. But repeatedly leaving a mess at someone's house, I can understand where, the wife would get a little bit upset at that. I get it's family, but also you gotta be respectful to other people's stuff.
It's a bit weird. This friend has been coming over. They've been leaving messes, and some items have gone missing. So they're the thief, right? Like.
So that I don't know, because I don't know about you, but I feel like small personal items, like if the freaking TV disappeared, that's a different story. But small personal items like perfume and clothes, dude, I feel like all the socks in my drawers it's only one type of sock. It's only one. I can never find the second sock. I feel like I lose small personal items all the time, but they're just somewhere in my house. So if she is stealing it, then yeah, okay, that's crazy, right? That's a huge breach of like trust. But it's also at this point in the post, if she says she doesn't, I just feel like you kind of have to believe her, because I have, or at least I would, just because I lose stuff all the time. But not the first part though, like being like messy at someone's house, like that's not good. Okay, so last week my wife made a couple of pans of cinnamon rolls from scratch. One pan was for us. The second pan was for our coworker family who's expecting a tragedy. My wife went to the gym.
Let's go.
I went to work. Yeah, let's go beast. No, sorry. I went to work and my sister and her friends came. Oh, I already see where this is going. The one pan wasn't enough for her and her friends. Oh, yeah. They wanted the second pan of cinnamon rolls, and my sister texted my wife asking if they could eat them. My wife said no. They ate them anyways. Okay. My wife, upset, went and bought a new locks. Okay. When I came home, my wife handed me a new key and told me that she didn't want anyone else to have a key to the house. Okay.
The wife is justified, right?
At this point, I agree the wife is justified. This is because it seems now I'm starting to believe that the small personal items were taken by the sister, because before I couldn't, I needed more context to come to that conclusion. It just seems like a blatant lack of like disrespect, because it's like disrespecting the house.
And the orders, like the blatant, like the rules, like she literally said, don't take it.
The thing is, I cooked you guys cinnamon rolls. Just don't have the second freaking tray. Dude, chill.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And it's more evil because the wife went to the gym. This is like an hour deal. They straight up did this in an hour. Like they wanted the cinnamon rolls, man. Bro.
Like, dude, chill out. Can you not like deal with one pan alone? I don't know. I tried to calm her down and tell her I would just go and replace the Eden cinnamon rolls with store-bought ones. Nah, it's principle. It's principle to matter. My wife decided this was her hill to die on, and she said, no, my sister lost the privilege to come when we are not home. Replacing stolen items wasn't good enough anymore. Yeah, you know what? I get it. My mom called and asked if my sister could use the pool as a back-to-school party. I was under the impression my mom would be there. I said yes. My mom was at work and our schedules clashed. The easiest solution was for me to change the locks, but okay, you gotta tell your wife that.
Yeah, I mean, they literally stole her cinnamon rolls, bro. Come on, you gotta consult.
It's like also when you're in a relationship, that's you gotta keep a clear line of communication about this stuff. I mean, obviously your wife got slighted damn hard by your sister several times, enough to make her this mad. You can't just change the locks. You got to be like, hey, can my sister come if someone's going to be here? And your wife's probably going to be like, whatever, right? So you can't just be changing the locks, dude.
Anyways, I ain't forgiving anyone who steals my cinnamon rolls, bro.
That's the hill I'll die on as well. I 100% agree. My mom didn't come over with my sister. When my wife got home after the party, it was a mess. She sent me photos. She called me the A for changing the locks without telling her about it. Keep in mind, she did too. Then told me I broke her trust. She wasn't safe in her home because she keeps getting she wasn't safe in her home because she keeps getting robbed, and I refuse to put an end to it. Oh, that's what she's saying because of the sister. I thought this like burglar came in and just like
nah. They're talking about the rolls, bro.
Yeah, I was like, dude. Slow down. This is a different story. Then my wife let me know she was staying at a friend's for a while. Okay, come on. Now. Am I the A here? Okay, I kind of think so. I mean, you're okay.
I mean, you changed the locks, man. Well, the real A's are the sister and her friend or whatever.
Absolutely. No question about it. The argument that they made about my wife changed the locks first. The thing is, it's not like she went behind your back to change the locks.
Yeah, and there was just a random
lock despite her, right? It's like she said, like she was justified in changing the locks. Maybe that's an extreme thing, and maybe you just need to have a talk with your sister a lot more seriously. I don't know.
Really underestimating the power of cinnamon rolls here, man.
That is. Guys, that's the takeaway from the story. Cinnamon rolls will destroy your marriage.
Yeah.
If used inappropriate like that. Am I the A here? I feel like I've tried to right any wrongs that have happened between my wife and my sister. Sorry, okay, whatever. I talked to my mom again and let her know my sister isn't allowed over without me at home, okay? I asked a friend's wife who is a maid to come clean our house, deep clean our house.
Nice.
So if my wife comes home, it's clean.
Bro, she's gonna leave you over cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, like therapists are just like, oh man, is this another cinnamon roll related incident? The last thing is my mom asked me to help cover my sister's cheer. She is on track for a scholarship. How old is the sister? 17. Oh, 17. Okay, yeah. 17. I told my mom I would pay half if my wife's things were returned. If not, the money was going to replace the stolen items. Also, my sister was invited to homecoming. She wanted to buy a dress. I told her no for not following our home's rules, and the money I saved for the dress is going to pay for the maid. Okay. I did. Also, yeah, that's not your responsibility. That's your sister. That's not your responsibility. I did replace the locks. I also am planning a romantic dinner I will make and clean up. I heard a lot about the cinnamon rolls. Hey man, I'm telling you. That's what we're trying to tell you guys. It's the cinnamon rolls, bro. Someone on here gave me the idea to make them. Okay. I am for a dessert.
All right. I'm done with their updates, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just more nonsense from here.
First off, she's getting robbed. And you let her get robbed, basically. He clearly underestimated the severity of the cinnamon roll. It's like stealing your wife's baby, bro.
Yeah, and it's also like, I mean, and she came back and wrecked the place again. It's like she proved your wife is super right now.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that, it's a little like, wow, your wife's leaving, but also relationships are about trust, dude, and you did not do that
Yeah.
correctly. I don't know.